Well, hello out there, folks. It appears that I am on air. We're going to play some Coaster. This game came out yesterday, I believe. Cost $7.49 on the North American PlayStation Store, and it looks like it's got 4 coasters. Now, we're already off to a bad start because as soon as I put my headset on to start streaming this, I snapped one of the elastic bands that helps you tighten and loosen it. I've been wanting a new headset for a while, so this might be the new... gotta get that V2, I guess. But anyways, I've heard some very poor things about this game, but it was only $7.50, so I figured I'd give it a shot and show you guys whether or not it's worth getting. Spoiler alert, I've heard it's not, but let's check it out. What's up, Jamie? Thanks for popping in. We're going to the Space Coaster. So it appears that you can speed up and slow down on these courses, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a roller coaster, because it's very specifically designed, and you slow down and speed up. Now, I really wanted to start this stream out with the Regal Cinemas roller coaster. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was they used to use that all the time back in the early 2000s. And, it's just this silly little roller coaster that was gift certificates are available in the food court. And then there was, popping popcorn and giant Coca-Colas and stuff. Wow, this is really boring. Can I go faster? Let's go faster. Let's keep speeding up. How fast can we go? Because I feel like I'm on a pleasure cruise here. This doesn't feel like a roller coaster. Okay. Ooh, I can pump the brakes, too, but that doesn't even seem to do much of anything. Still going the same speed as I was before. I guess the brakes only work to a certain degree. Oh, look, we're going through a thing. Let's go faster. Alright, if this was full speed roller coaster, this could be decent. Not a whole lot going on here. I wonder what those little glowing sections that I'm passing by are. Whoa, hey, look, we're in Star Wars. Guys, we're in Star Wars. Although this is the least exciting way to make a roller coaster, it's just a tunnel. There we go, we're back out on the other side. I haven't streamed from my PS4 directly in a while, so hopefully it's coming through okay. Ah, yes. Beautiful rings of Saturn. Okay. I feel like that's supposed to make you feel like you're about to hit the asteroid, but it doesn't really... Okay, those are speed boosts. Damn, unfortunately, comments get cut off in this streaming method, so Jamie, I missed that. But I'm glad you got to try the Star Wars experience for the first time. It's pretty cool. Is this supposed to be... Okay. Have these people ridden a roller coaster before is what I have to question. Was that it? That feels like that was it. And then an unceremonious loading screen, and we're done. What's up, Darth Vader? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday evening. Okay, so I get Space Coaster. I don't understand any of these other ones, because Moon Coaster, is that not just space, bro? That's just space. Moon Coaster, Space Coaster, redundant. And then you've got Picnic Coaster and Room Coaster. These are not 2 coasters I've ever heard of. But let's try the Picnic Coaster. This could be some fun. I saw a clip of this that looked like it's kind of silly. I feel like the idea of a picnic and the idea of a roller coaster are so diametrically opposed that the concept of a picnic coaster itself... Oh, everything's big? What the fuck is this? Okay, this is weird as hell. Hey, Todd. It appears I'm going very slowly past all this creamy whip. What's up, Legit Lemon? Oh, we should have gone through the pie and had a big splash like a Busch Gardens moment where you hit the pie. Rich Jagodinsky, it looks like my notifications must have just gone out. Alright, that's a bird on a cooler. Wow, I'm a tiny, tiny man. This is Ant-Man Coaster. What's up, Philip? Alright, my favorite part of any roller coaster is when you go through the donuts. This is just begging for a raccoon to come by and eat up all these snacks. Who came up with this concept? I love it. I mean, I don't like it. but in abstract. This is the fucking roller coaster. I can speed up, so we're gonna we're going high speed through the scones, and then we're gonna pump the brakes. The brakes don't even work, which is fine. I guess it's a roller coaster. I should be going fast as possible. It's just weird when the background is like this flat. That's a flat image of a park. I want you guys to realize this. That's a flat image of a park. No matter where I turn, there's just in the background a very... Oh, look. Oh, okay, here we're going. A little roller coastery here. Where we're going, guys, you don't need any support system for your roller coaster. You just plop that shit down on top of a picnic table, shrink the dude, throw it on there. Easy as pie, and it works. That's an unfilled mimosa, it appears. 2 unfilled mimosas. Now we're checking out the backside of the cooler. Hey, bird, what's up, man? Original potato chips. Potato chips are the most loved snack on earth. Oh, I didn't have time to read it. The brake doesn't work. So as you guys may be able to tell... Oh, look at that pop-in. That's nice. It's a $7.49 game. If you like to get up close to bakery items, like real up close... And apples and crock pots. This is a safe bet here if you ever want to be Ant-Man, like in being an ant at a picnic. You're just like, oh, that was it. Okay, they just kind of end. They just sort of end at a certain point. Like I said, I don't know if these people have ridden roller coasters before. I gotta wonder. All right, well, we started with Space Coaster. I don't want to do Moon Coaster just yet, so let's do Room Coaster, and then we'll come back to Moon Coaster. Now, I want to be clear, these are all 4 of the things. There is nothing else to do in this game. The brake button doesn't work, and yeah, that's it. It's costs money. Should be free, probably. Hey, Salvador, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Budget Cuts is a pretty fun game I tried out on my stream a few days ago, and I had a good time with it. It's got... It feels a lot better than games that are trying to be stealthy, like Aspire 1, because there really are consequences for getting caught. Okay, why are we listening to like a little lullaby? I just want to note also the scale of the dog, and I don't know. There's just something odd going on here. Oops, sorry. I'll be back. Here we go. So I guess half the concept of this is that you're in space. And the other half of the concept is that you're on a weird, stupid roller coaster, but you're real small. And you're almost going to hit the guitar, but you didn't! You didn't hit the guitar. Oh, jeesh. Okay, at least I'm getting a good sense of speed holding the boost button down. I'm just going to hold the boost button down the whole time. Alright, there's that real... Why don't we go upside down? How come there's no loops? Like like corkscrews, loop-de-loops? That's one thing. I mean, I feel like they took all the fun part out of a roller coaster, and they just put a bunch of dogs and couches in its place. But who knows? Maybe this Moon Coaster will really sell me on it. Was that a drone? I feel like I saw a drone. It's a drone. It's almost as big as the chopper. Wow, that is a really big wheel compared to the dog and the drone and the chopper. Ooh, right under the chair. This is, that was the whole thing? Oh my god, that was like a third as long as all the other ones. Yeesh. Anyways, what's up, Nick Howe? Alright, so we've played 3/4 of this game, and I think most of you guys are just showing up now. So I guess we'll have to do a second run-through on some of these. Although I can't imagine that I would want to, but... if you got here late, just go back and watch from the beginning. Anyways, Moon Coaster is the only one we got left. This game's $7.50, the cost of an expensive beer, like a nice beer, and I will have finished it well before I would have finished the same amount of beer, and I will think about it much, much less afterwards than I would a nice beer. Just to put this in context. Oh, hey! This is alright. We're inside the moon base. Ooh, full boost. We're going full boost through the moon base. Ah, yes. I feel like those moments without the track are supposed to create some kind of tension, but it's not like I expect that I'm gonna fall. Oh, Detective Holmes, yes, yes, yes. I'm almost finished with the whole game, and there's no game. You just sit on the rail. I mean, it is a roller coaster game, obviously, so you'd expect roller coasters, but there's no flips, there's no cool roller coaster stuff. It's a lot of these like long kind of curves, and you're just looking at a silly environment that doesn't really need to have a roller coaster in it. We're going through the Stargate. Whoosh. I mean, they try to give you those moments where it looks like something's going to hit you in the head, which is a big part of a roller coaster. And look, we're going up and we're going down. But there's no spin, there's no corkscrew. We're just, you know, continuing on this little silly, long-winded path. I feel like somebody cooked up some levels in like Unity or something, and they were just like, how do I make a game? How do I make money off of these little silly levels I made? And they just put like a random coaster in it. Decided to sell it for $7.50. Now this game on PSN at the moment has 7 reviews, and it's rated 4 out of 5, which leads me to believe that at least 6 people must have developed this game, because I don't know who's given this 5 out of 5. Just kind of cruising. Am I still at max speed? Yep, I'm already boosted to the maximum. It's not even making the boost sound effect anymore. And we're off. I can't boost anymore, Holmes. I'm pressing the button. It's not making a sound. Okay, I hit the brakes. Now I can boost again. Can anyone tell me if these brakes seem to... Oh, the brakes don't make a sound anymore either. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I feel like I'm just going on like a monorail tour of a... like a fast monorail tour of a starbase. Have these people been on a roller coaster is what I really want to know. It's not just putting a track around a thing. Like, if that was a roller coaster, a monorail would be a roller coaster. A fucking subway would be a roller coaster if you just put a track and that's all you need. I don't get it. Anyways, let's I guess, since some of you guys probably missed it, we'll do one more run through of Space Coaster, maybe Picnic Coaster, and then I'll wrap it up. Now, Space Coaster I like just because of you're not so tiny. You're not going by a giant loaf of bread. You're not going by a giant dog, a massive drone. You're just out here in space, and this one, once again, reminds me the most of the Regal Cinemas movie introduction thing where they told you to go buy Coke and popcorn and stuff, because that was always fun. Let's boost! Alright, even at maximum boost, I am just kind of crawling along once again. That sound effect sucks, by the way. Alright, so in this version of space we have floating skyscrapers just randomly placed right next to giant asteroids, which seems like probably a bad idea because asteroids don't tend to stay in the exact same spot forever, do they? I feel like they shift. They bump right into that dumb building. But who knows? Let's build structures on them. Why not? Seems like a good idea. I also feel like this racetrack, or not racetrack, what do you call it? Coaster, if you could even call it that, would be pretty dangerous just because there's asteroids all just slightly off to the left and right in that last part I went through, and if they shifted even a little bit, I'd be slamming right into them. Maybe they got some kind of anti-gravity system, I don't know. Big moment there, big moment there. All the thrills of space. Not a Star Destroyer. Just barely not a Star Destroyer. Alright, I'll have a drink. Yeah, that was like inside of a... it's like so round... Okay, alright, whatever. I'm not going to talk about how poorly they constructed their space settlement in this silly roller coaster game. I can talk about how poorly the coaster is constructed. But it's just about over, so there's no time for that anymore. I will have a drink because I spent $7.50 on this game, for Christ's sake, and I've earned it. Sorry, I'm out of the play area. Andrew, I see you're saying something, but I missed it. I'm sorry about that. Oh, here it is. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's go. Let's drink a little vodka and take one more ride on the picnic coaster. My favorite of all the coasters. I love the picnic coaster. No boosting this time. Oh, see, here we go. Pancake House. David Moore, I would love to be playing Pancake House right now, but that is $30. And as far as bad games go, I'm willing to spend $7.49. I'm not willing to spend $30. That game also seemed way longer, and if it's not good, I don't want to play it for a long time. This time I'm not going to hit the boost. We're just going to relax and enjoy a nice morning. Oh, I want to go in that pie so bad, though. Our good friend Chuck, the bird. Morning, Chuck. This is why they created donut holes, so you could ride through them on a roller coaster. A little known fact. Those are some massive butterflies. Hey, what's up, Ryan Guy? Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah. I'm glad you like the channel. This is not a game you should buy if you just got here, I'll tell you that. You know, Larry is one of the butterflies. I'll find him. Hold on. There's Larry, right over there. There's Larry. I love that trip through the scones, man. That's my favorite part of this whole stage, just going right between those scones. Get me in there. I just wish we could do like a corkscrew in the... It is. Yeah, no, I was saying earlier, it's like Ant-Man if being an Ant-Man was just being an ant at a picnic. Just a normal ant. He didn't get to do anything, you know, too exciting. He's not a superhero. He's just like checking out what they got on display at the old brunch soiree. You know what I mean? That did rhyme, didn't it? My question is, where are all the people? Wouldn't this be creepy as hell if there were just like massive people just sort of like hovering over? That's the one thing this needs. I love a big baguette. I love flying through some donuts, but give me a giant, poorly rendered character model, like right off to the right there, eating one of the pancakes, and I just go past his knife as he's, you know, slicing it up or whatever, his fork. I have to go past somebody's hand reaching down to pick up the cupcake. This would be a good roller coaster. Would be a good roller coaster. But they missed the opportunity there. The background doesn't get any closer or further away from me as I go fast towards a place. I want you guys to realize that. It's a static 2D image in the background. Alright, well that was Picnic Coaster. I feel like there's still more people showing up, so screw it. Let's ride all these. Oh, Ryan. You know, Ryan. Sometimes I gotta show off the bad games that I spent money for. But, as I was just saying, Pancake House is $30. And I just went to Pancake Coaster, so why do I need Pancake House, man? The only thing is there's no zombies in this, but let's go Room Coaster again. Yeah, VR roller coasters, I mean, they're not played out because nobody's, besides Rush of Blood, has done a good one yet. So, they can't be played out. Because no can suck for the most part. Darkness Roller Coaster is super trash. This game is not good. Any coaster game you can get on like the Go or the Quest or mobile headsets is trash. I just don't get what's up with this. Okay, I want to take a look. I want to do an I Spy here and just see all the things I can find in this room. So we've got the dog, of course, the guitar slumped over the beanbag, the giant lamp, the couch looks fairly comfortable. It's in one of those L-shaped sectionals. I like it. Oh, and we've almost hit the guitar once again. Now, who set up all that business? Was the dog playing with that? Because I don't see a child around here. Looks like the dog's got his own toys. What books are they reading in here? None of the books have titles. Coffee is brewing. Cups are ready. It's the perfect morning coaster to get your day started. Nothing too intense. Just taking a lap around the living room. Hello, doggy. Oh, and there's a cat as well. I've just noticed the cat. Very, very barren table. They don't use that table for anything, apparently. This is the vibe that I go for when I'm thinking about riding a roller coaster. You know, a nice Sunday morning with your dog and cat. Very low-key. This is how I like my roller coasters. A good view of the city. And nothing too intense. You know, you might almost hit a lamp now and then, but no big deal. Music plays, special plays. Wait, I want to go back. What did that say? His smart TV has some weird apps on it. We're going to find this out. Let's pump the brakes. It says TV place, video place, music place, social place, news place. Those are the apps I have on my smart TV too. Small world. Also, who the fuck's house is this? What is this outdoor area, man? This person's rich as hell. And they still got a fucking tricycle sitting up here as if there's anywhere to ride it. Wow, there's not even a floor in that part. Whoa, no, go back. There's not even a floor in that part. There's couches and shit and there's no floor. That's dangerous. Definitely dangerous. Did the, I don't think the inspector, the building inspector or whatever came through, because that's just like it's just an opening. This house is a death trap. Also, I feel like we're being spied on. Whose drone is that? Is that my own drone? Yes. After a close brush with the bar stool, I believe we may be ending our journey here. I think we're nearing the end of our journey, but let's pump the gas and go as fast as we can. All right. Well, guys, I think I've about had enough of this game. Oh, B-Triple, that is a good question. I don't know how you platinum in this game, other than just playing all the stages, which I've done almost twice now. But if there is a platinum for playing all the stages twice, then I guess I will get it, because Nick just showed up. What's going on, Nick? Fellow drinker of Florida Man. He showed me a beer the other day called Florida Man, and I said I haven't had that, and then I found it. I had it today. It's pretty good. Good recommendation, Nick. Alright, so this is the last one I'm going to play, having played them all, except this one once already, or twice already. Once again, I believe this is a fast monorail. I don't think that we're on a roller coaster. Appears to just be a souped-up, elevated train, although it can fly through space. Oh, thanks, David Moore. Much appreciated. So now this game was only $6.50. Delightful. Still wish I could get my money back. Man, if only PSN had a return policy like Steam. I mean, I guess these developers would go entirely out of business if that happens. They would go entirely out of business if there's a refund mode. Wait, if I've... Slow-mo mode? What about slow-mo mode? Ryan, you're lying to me. I already played all 4. It's half the price on Oculus? Okay, well, I guess that's the PSN tax. I do want to go... I wish this was a real Stargate. Motherfuckers, missed opportunity. If that was a real Stargate and I went through and I came out on a different side of space, like inside of a pyramid or something, don't give me a Stargate. Don't give me 2 Stargates if you're not going to let me transport through those motherfuckers. Because when I see a Stargate, I get excited. I want to go to Egypt, where the aliens live. Fuck. The entire sense of, I don't know, it's just like, let's occasionally put something right next to a thing, and that'll be a thrill. Why don't we make the course go right next to a thing? It's the extent of roller coaster thought that they've put into this. At a certain point, the boost doesn't make sound anymore, but it still triggers the animation, which is kind of odd. The brake is the same way. Absolutely, right, Pop? Absolutely. Yeah, anytime you see a game that is a roller coaster game, approach it with very, very high levels of suspicion. I think we've been taught in the past that if you are releasing a roller coaster game that isn't Until Dawn Rush of Blood, you probably fucked up already and people shouldn't buy it. Because what do we have? Darkness Roller Coaster. We have this. I feel like there's going to be another. There's probably at least 2 or 3 other ones that are just really, really bad. And this joins the ranks of totally not worth buying roller coaster games. I will say, if you guys really want a roller coaster and you don't mind a little jank, check out Roller Coaster Dreams. Now, it is a janky game. I'll give that to you, but it's delightfully janky. Here's the thing. You see the same 5 NPCs over and over again, and they're always telling you very personal things about their lives that are very funny. Like some guy, you'll talk to him 1 second, he's talking about his divorce, then he's saying about how he lost all his money in the stock market, and then you talk to him again later, and he's like, I just won the lottery. And so it's fun to keep up with all the people, but the main thing is, in Roller Coaster Dreams, people across the world have created roller coasters that in some cases are actual roller coasters. They do loop-de-loops, they go up high, they go down low. They're like a roller coaster, And they have theme parks you can wander around in with like multiple coasters and stuff. I have streams of this game up already. So, yeah, if you really want to play a roller coaster game that isn't Until Dawn Rush of Blood, Roller Coaster Dreams is something. I mean, if it's on sale. I know Ryan is telling me that it's shit, but you guys don't have a good enough sense of, what is this? There's a term for games in Japan that just means like shitty game, but it like knows it's a shitty game. It's like, it's stupidly bad, and that's what Bimbo Soft does. I mean, they're called Bimbo Soft, for Christ's sake. And Roller Coaster Dreams is, if you go online and you look at other people's parks and you ride their coasters, I guarantee you'll have 89 times as much fun as you would have with this game. And there's a community created content, and hell, you could even make your own roller coaster if you wanted to. So I'm just saying, yeah, it's campy, it's stupid, it's not objectively bad. The tennis game was okay, but yeah, I like Roller Coaster Dreams way more than tennis game, and I'll fight anybody on that. But all right, guys, that's enough about me pontificating. Time for the next drink. All right, fine. Before I leave you guys, yeah, this could be Coaster Apocalypse, but I think Roller Coaster... What the fuck is that other one? I just named it a minute ago as being one of the ones that sucks, but it totally escaped my mind. You know, while I'm talking, let's just go on the picnic coaster again. I'm just going to have another drink, and we'll talk for a little bit, and we'll chill on the picnic coaster one more time. Roller Coaster Legends. Yeah, I think that one is more of the Apocalypse one. But this one's just as bad. Yo, what's up, Drew? Oh, you get to see the picnic coaster for the first time, Drew? Oh, Joe, what's up? Yeah, it wasn't a shot, it was a swig. I am grading on a curve. I am grading on a curve because there aren't enough good roller coaster games. But go back and watch my Roller Coaster Dreams streams and tell me that they aren't fucking entertaining. Even if the game isn't objectively good, I'm just telling you, I had a great time. It's funny as shit. The game is so funny. And, honestly, like, I don't know. Oh, your granddaughter loves Roller Coaster Legends. That's probably because she hasn't played real games or ridden a real roller coaster in her life. Not to roast your family or whatever, but this is like a Rush soundtrack. It is, for sure. This would be a cool Rush level. Like, skydiving through, as a tiny man, skydiving through a picnic. Very large picnic with no people around, by the way. I don't know how these birds haven't started eating the scones. There's nobody to protect them. Yeah, you got here just in time, Drew. Roasting kids and protecting Roller Coaster Dreams. That's what I'm here to do, fellas. Dave Station VR 2020. I got a Patreon if you support this kind of thing. They do go faster, yeah. You know, I should have fucking I should have done this on my PC so I could switch roller coaster games. Because now I want to show you guys why I like Roller Coaster Dreams. Like, I want to switch over, but you can just go check it out some other time. It's in the deep archives. No, Drew, it's not Feel Fast. Because, as you can tell, there's no sense of depth to the backgrounds. So it's just kind of like, oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon Joyride, that game sucks too. Yes, every roller coaster game sucks, except for Until Dawn Rush of Blood, and debatably Roller Coaster Dreams. Although in this one, Ryan, I have a capture card. Have you not watched my streams, bro? I just decided for this one to go through the PS4 because it was less hassle. I figured this would be a bullshit stream because this game sucks, and I'd be here for 20 minutes and that'd be it. So I didn't set up the whole OBS and everything. But if I had, I would be playing some other roller coaster games right now. Unfortunately, the PS4 does not allow you to do that. So let's go up high! High in the sky, at the same height that we were before, because the tree looks the same exact way that it did when we started. Alright, well, as much as I love hanging out with you guys, and that's kind of why I would want to switch over and play some other roller coaster games, I think I am going to wrap it up here. Yeah, Matt, I have a brand new PC that I've been streaming from. I've been playing some PSVR games that are coming to PlayStation VR. That's kind of my thing I'm doing when there's downtime. So, like, you know, if you want to check out some games that are announced for PSVR that are coming, that are already on PC, I've been doing that, and I'm going to keep doing that. Wow, and Elgato is $350 right now online? That's wild. Oh, wow. Man, everything's getting expensive now that people are cooped up and there's not as much supply. That's wild. All right, well, I think I've squeezed all the blood out of this rock, if you guys know what I mean. There is not much else to do here. So thanks for tuning in, and yeah, if you want a good laugh about a roller coaster game, go check out Roller Coaster Dreams. That's a fun stream. And this one was a bad game you shouldn't buy. Don't know what else to say. Don't buy this game. It's bad. Not even for $7.50. And have a good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in as always. I'll see you next time around.